Hi guys, just a little disclaimer before we start with the video. I will be using photos from the movie in these presentations so that you can put a face to the characters' names. However, I will follow the book exactly because the movie is different than the book. So you cannot just watch the movie and think that you will pass your test and exam. Please don't do that. Read the book with your teacher and then come back to these summaries just to recap and then to ace your exam or your test. So the pictures of Lien that I'll be using is from the movie, and in the movie, she's got blonde hair like this. However, in the book, they describe her as having dark hair like the rest of the family. I know, confusing. So please, when I show a picture of Lien having blonde hair, please note and please remember that she's got dark hair like the rest of the family.
Hoofstuk 6. A change of scenery. Remember, you need to know what every hoofstuk title means. So listen out for when I mention and when I explain what this one means. So, remember the previous chapter? Lien was angry at Wouter and she left home early. She didn't wait for him. She didn't walk to school with him. And so now she's early at school. So she decides to use this time, the extra time that she's got, to work on the project. Remember the project that she's doing with Mimi, Hein, and Sally. She was too ashamed to tell Mimi that she doesn't have a computer and an internet at home. So she needs to use the schools. Usually the meneer has a little bell that he rings to indicate that the time is up. But now she can use this time. She's got more time than just 10 minutes. So while she's busy, she is on the internet searching for tikkies. And what is tikkies? So tikkies is the Universiteit van Pretoria, the University of Pretoria. So that is what tikkies is. She also Googles for the Universiteit van Johannesburg. So she's on these two websites and she's looking for information about studying law to be a procureur, remember? And she can't really find any information. There doesn't seem to be any toelatingsvereistes, any requirements that you need from matric to be able to study. So she figures that she's just going to have to phone them to get the information. So while she's busy, her attention wanders and she looks at the magazine rack. She sees a newspaper, The Citizen, and it's got an article about a country. The country is Norway, which she quickly Googles to see what it looks like. So when in biology class, so if Wouter was mad at her, it didn't show it at all. So he came to her friendly, saying hi, and then put something in her hand. He put a Milo bar and a little note, a briefie. So the letter read, "Sorry that I peed on your battery yesterday. I'll stick you for coffee tomorrow at the Wimpy. If you once you are done with work, pals for life." And Lien is quite relieved that he's not angry at her. So after school, she waits for him at the school gate. Remember, Wouter didn't expect this. He thought she's working, and so he comes out walking and talking and giggling with Ricky and Sanette. He clearly likes the attention. They are giggling at him. He's so funny. Lien gets irritated and a little bit mad. I think she's a little bit jelly. Wouter is shocked. He said, "I didn't expect you. Why aren't you working?" Lien tells him all about what happened at the coffee winkel. And shame, he laughs a bit and he feels sorry for her and he tells her, "A coffee by die Wimpy is net die change of scenery wat jy nodig het." So a coffee at the Wimpy is just the change of scenery that you need. Remember, she used to work at a coffee shop, but now they're going to another one, a change of scenery. She needs that change of scenery. So this is what the hoofstuk title refers to. So at the Wimpy, they are sitting at Lien's favorite table. And there's other learners from the school, and Lien likes the fact that they might look and gossip about them and thinking what's going on, are they a couple and stuff like that. And they're talking, these girls are talking about the matriek afskeid, the matriek dance. And Lien and Wouter are saying that they're not going to go. They call it the circus of the year, and they're rather going to go watch a movie that night. And Lien goes off on the fact that the girls spend so much time and money on dresses and the boys on cars, and it's just ridiculous. And Wouter says, "What if we go and we go, what will they say if we go in jeans and t-shirts?" And Lien said, "Yes, maybe I can go in my old red tracksuit pants." And they laugh and they just judging the matriekdans and the people going. So here's a question. Wil Lien regtig die matriekafskeid mis omdat dit so simple is? Does she really not want to go for the fact that she thinks it's stupid, the fact that she thinks it's pretentious? No. The reason why she does not want to go is because she cannot afford a fancy dress and a car. So the next moment, Wouter goes down on one knee and he says, Lien, please go with me to die circus van die jaar. The circus of the year. Please go with me to the matriek dance. He said, your mom can even join us and she can bring the alcohol. Making a joke of it. He said, you know what, I will get an army outfit, this army uniform. I will get a helicopter to take us. We can even go in our jeans and t-shirts or even all black. I don't care. Just go with me. So Wouter really wants to go. Lien, she feels happy at that moment. She feels that she's got her friend back. So she gets home and it's empty. Bram is not there and she assumes that her mom went to work for once and it's kind of nice to have the flat all to herself. She makes a little sandwich for herself. She takes the last piece of cheese and put it on the sandwich. And she also puts there's a half tomato left and she puts that on top. So when she puts the last piece of cheese, she mentioned that she feels skuldig. She feels guilty. So here's also a question. Hoekom voel sy skuldig? Because she also says that Bram is not home yet, meaning he's not home yet. He hasn't eaten, and now she's taking the cheese. So what will he eat when he gets home? And she also says that sy weet nie wat hulle vanaand gaan eet nie en of haar ma enigstens aan kos gaan dink nie. She doesn't know what they're going to eat. There's nothing in the fridge. And she doesn't even know if her mom will think about food at all. And this is also a question. Here we realize that hulle ma sorg nie behoorlik vir hulle nie. So the mom, she doesn't care properly for them. She doesn't think about food. She doesn't feed them. Ja, sy sorg nie behoorlik vir hulle nie. So she thinks about Wouter and she thinks to herself, she doesn't want to lose him. She's thinking, is he getting irritated with me being so like not nice with other people? She's realized that he gets weird, he gets uncomfortable when she like keeps to herself, when she doesn't want to talk to the other people, when she doesn't want to join in things. And he actually encouraged her to go to the audition. So she decides to actually go to the audition just for him, just to show him. She might not even do it, she might not even audition, but she's going to go to show him, you know what, see, I'm trying. She's now at the audition. So 30 learners arrived and there's only 8 characters, only 8 roles in the play. So the competition is stiff. Ms. Juffrou Breitenbach tells them that they'll all come up and read from the script. So the learners do that, the girls come up, the boys have a little less confidence when they are all alone. And then it is Mimi's turn. Mimi reads for the character Jenny. So Jenny is 30. She's a little loose little girl. And Lien thinks to herself, wow, Sally would be perfect for this character. But obviously Sally will never do a school play. So instead of being like, I don't know, sexy, Mimi comes up and she like speaks loudly and she's like really like giving this dramatic performance. The kids thinks that is hilarious. This is hilariously funny to the kids and they laugh and they make fun of her. Shame. Now it's Lien's turn. When Lien gets on stage, just then Juffrou Breitenbach's phone rings. So she said, sorry, I'm just going to answer this quickly. So Lien is left all alone on the stage with all the learners looking at her. So she felt quite uncomfortable. So she moved to the side, like the back of the stage, behind the curtains. And then she started to feel weird. She thought it might be the lights, but then she realized, no, that's not what's giving her hoendervleis, like goosebumps. Then she realized it was the reuk, the smell. And she takes it in and she, like a peace came over her and she became one with the stage. Quite a nice feeling. So, and Miss Juffrou Breitenbach is back. Lien reads, Juffrou Breitenbach wants her to read for Maria. And Maria is quite a weird character. She doesn't say a lot and she expresses herself by her facial expressions and her body language. Lien does her whole audition and at the end she thinks to herself, it wasn't It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't great. And she actually felt a bit disappointed in herself that it wasn't great. So again, time passed, and Lien is now getting out of the lift at their flats, and she smells something, oh, food that smells so nice, and she assumed it is the Van Aswegings's food, but when she get to their flat, it was their flat smelling so nice, and it's her mom making food. What? And not eggs, scrambled eggs like always. She's like making spaghetti bolognese, and she's not drunk. Yes, she's drinking a glass of wine, but she's not drunk at all. Bram also gets home and he's also shocked by what he sees. The mom said we will eat in 20 minutes. Lien goes to her room, and just then she gets a message from Dirkie saying, you can start tomorrow, come at 2 o'clock, good luck. So Lien is not sure at first if she's happy about this. She will get 15 rand an hour, which means 45 rand a day, because remember it's from 2 to 5. And that, if she takes away money for the rent and stuff, she'll be left with 400 rand per month, which is not a lot to save up for the ticket. So she'll need to make another plan. So they eat, and it is this weird happy family. And the mom is friendly. Again, she's mellow, but she's not drunk at all. Bram is in his element. He enjoys this so much that he tells the mom about the cricket and that they need a sponsor for the cricket team. She encouraged him to go to the businesses, because apparently the boy who brings a sponsorship will get some money, like he'll get a percentage from the amount that they got. And Lien can't even help to join in, and she tells her mom about the audition, and her mom's happy that she went. Bram, they're listening to music with the radio, but Bram said, no, Mom, let's listen to my CD. This is much better. And he brings the Black Eyed Peas CD. The mom, even though Lien thinks it's not her kind of music, she said she likes it, and she meant it. Afterwards, Bram even helped to clean up, and Lien is quite shocked at it, that they make jokes. So after that, Bram watches TV. The mom goes to bath, and Lien starts with her English essay that she needs to write. She needs to write about her most embarrassing moment. She decides to write about the day in grade 11 when she left the school bag at home, which is not that interesting or that embarrassing. She said Mr. Macmillan doesn't have the stomach to listen to really her most embarrassing moments. So she's doing something that will just not draw too much attention. She's struggling with the essay, so she decides to go to the kitchen to get some coffee, and she finds her mom in the hallway going to her room with the wine and the box, and she's disappointed. It was such a good evening, but now she realized the evening is not over yet. She's disappointed. She decides to leave the essay for the morning and just go to bed. Now, in the book, we see the font is different, and that means the person is watching a video again. What's on the video? So a house with a little path in the garden and roses, and there's a couple standing with fancy clothing, evening gown, a dark blue evening gown, and they are holding onto each other and chatting and laughing. And at one stage, the guy whispers something in her ear, and she falls down in his arms, kicking her leg up. He whispers something again. She gets up, laughing and giggling. So the boy watching the video, stops it before the end. He's quite angry, takes out the video and put it back in the box with the others. Okay, guys, that was Hoofstuk 6. Please watch the videos of the other Hoofstukken if you need to know what happens in them. Goodbye.